Hi there, folks. Welcome back to the Short and Stout Guys channel. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel, remember the other day? It was a bright, sunny day.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just kind of enjoying the day when all of a sudden the sky turned black. And there was a cackle, kind of an electricity kind of, and in the sky we saw
The little boo signal.
the little boo signal. And what did that tell us?
It meant there's an HHN Halloween Horror Nights house announcement.
It was a house announcement. You're right. So we rushed back to the park. And when we got to the park, we found out that the house announced was
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, that's right. We've got a quick video of the announcement that was put out by Universal Studios. Let's take a look at that.
Ah, you're back. The trick of the game is knowing when to quit. 'Cause once you're hooked, you've already lost.
Unleash Hellraiser, one nightmare of many, only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
All right, now I've got to be honest, Daniel. I don't know tons about this this particular IP, but I don't really care for it. It is not my favorite. It's pretty creepy.
Sounds like it's going to be kind of gory.
It's going to be pretty gory. I mean, I've watched enough of it to know that I don't like it. It's probably a house I'll go through once.
Yeah.
And I'll think to myself, wow, that was really gross, and I don't want to go through it again.
Sounds kind of like the Terrifier house for us.
It's going to be like this year's Terrifier house. If you really like blood and gore and nastiness, you probably like this one. It probably won't be for me. But we did go also and look at the merchandise.
We did.
Right? So in both, they have the same merchandise in the 5 and Dime, and they also have it at the Lost Emporium. All Hallows Eve Lost Emporium. So they have a t-shirt. Of course, they always have a t-shirt.
Yep.
And this is a two-sided t-shirt. On the front, you've got kind of the Hellraiser. I know he goes by the nickname Pinhead, but I don't think the person that came up with the movies actually likes that title, but that's what most people refer to him as, a Pinhead. And then on the back, it says, "We'll rip apart your soul," or something
Which
like
is
that.
a famous line from the first movie, I believe.
Yep. So, and then it does have at the bottom of the front of the shirt, it does say Halloween Horror Nights. I don't think it has the year down there, but the year is kind of built into it. Like over one side, it says 2026, I think, on the front design. So you've got those things out. The shirt was $30. And then they didn't have a mug for this one.
No.
No, instead they have some kind of like metallic stickers. And those were $16 for a pack of, I don't know, 3 or so stickers.
Yeah.
Yep. And then again, they've got the carousel figure, and that is $15. And then they also, of course, they still have the carousel.
Yep.
That you can get for $35. We did check. They still have all of the things, at least in the 5 and Dime. I'm not positive about, I believe they have all of the other houses in the, or at least IP houses, in All Hallows Eve as well. I know they had them in the 5 and Dime.
Yep.
I'm kind of thinking they had them in All Hallows Eve as well. They had them on different racks. And then this newest house was on kind of the main display rack there.
Yep.
So anyway, we've been kind of following along with the speculation maps as we've gotten closer to Halloween. And just looking at the most recent ones, at least that I know of, from the 2 groups that we follow is Hollowed Out Horror, which is the one I really, really like. And then the other one that's really pretty good is the Horror Night Nightmares. And so if we look at those 2, let's go ahead and look at the Horror Night Nightmares, the most recent speculation map, which now has the logos and stuff on it. You can see that they've got Madlands, they've got Stranger Things. We don't know anything about the Evil Dead Burn yet, so I can't say yes or no to that one. Jack and Oddfellow are on there. And then they've got the what they speculate to be a lot of the scare zones too. We don't know anything about those yet.
Nope.
There is still the kind of rocker fingers up in the corner, which could be an Aussie house. We don't know. So, but we've got about 8 houses that have been announced, and we've got the IP ones. The Pinhead, they don't have the actual name of Hellraiser on there. They just have the pin cushion yet on their latest one. We do get the other one, the original houses. On the other side, you can see Cybergoria. We have Sinners. That's an intellectual property. We've got the Blood and Guts Halloween Frightacular. And then we've got invasion, alien abduction. And then everything else has been kind of speculated is either a show, fountain show, or maybe some scare zone things. Let's take a look real quick at the speculation map, the last one for Horror. They also have Stranger Things.
Yep.
They have the name of the Ozzy Osbourne house, but nothing's confirmed there.
Nope.
Jack and Oddfellow.
Yep.
They had the Cary Zoo, so they're partially right. That now has been confirmed to be the Madlands, right? The caged cannibals.
Yes.
Evil Dead Burn hasn't been confirmed, so we don't know. Blood and Guts, on there they say Midnight Mayhem, but we now know that that's going to be the Halloween Fright-tacular. Invasion of Lightning Golf was partially correct. It does involve aliens, and it's going to be the Invasion Alien Abduction. Below that we have Seek and Destroy, which is not correct, although kind of, because it's sort of saying...
Cybergoria.
Yeah, it's going to be Cybergoria, but it's kind of a cybernetic... I don't know, Seek and Destroy. We gave it a yellow for being partially correct, but... And then they've got Sinners, and they've got Hellraiser, although they've got Cenobite Legacy. We know that's just been shortened now to Hellraiser. So anyway, those are the two speculation maps turning out to be mostly true. And I don't know if I would say one or the other was more true along the way. It seemed like, to me, Hollowed Out Horror hit it a little closer kind of right out the gate. But anyway, both of them are now kind of hinting at a show dealing with Jack. The Hollowed Out Horror called it Jacked Up. The other group didn't have a name for it. They just have the pennant flags that used to say Jack on them from a cartoon book or something. Somebody did some research on that. We don't know anything about scare zones. I like the scare zones from Hollowed Out Horror better because they've got the cemetery. We don't know, I mean, it's all just kind of guessing at the scare zones yet on the Horror Night Nightmares map.
But speaking of the scare zones, there has been truss work appearing around the park.
Yeah, as you go around the park, there have been a lot of the strut work, I guess we call it. You know, they've got the supports put up around the park. They do have a bunch of them around the concert area, but we're kind of thinking...
That's going to be for 4th of July.
Right? And now they've decorated those with 4th of July colors and stuff too. But you see them all over the park, starting to build up in the scare zone areas. Some really weird ones too, like there's a big L-shaped one, and we do have a stage set up, a little stage set up over kind of in the area where the cat lady, her house was in one spot, and then there was like a kind of a walk-through cat area last year. They've got a stage there now. Lots of lights set up.
So many lights.
Yeah, and they've got some of the supports where they'll put up the this is the times for the houses and things like that. So you're starting to see a lot of that. None of the gory stuff, none of the decorations really start appearing until about middle July. And then kind of the end of July and into the middle of August to really hit that heavy.
Oh, yeah.
As we get closer to the time when
after the 4th of July celebration, it's going to be full steam ahead for HHN.
Yeah, things will really get going. Kind of a couple interesting things that we noted. Today happens to be July 1st, the day that the new Minions movie came out. The monster that was holding the Minion on top of the big Universal store at Universal Studios has now popped or deflated, or now it just looks like a big piece of gum. The Minion got himself stuck in a piece of gum.
Yeah.
You said it sounded like a Minion had tried some of that gravitational serum.
Anti-gravity
and they're
serum.
trying to keep him stuck to earth with gum. I don't know. Either way, I feel bad for the poor little guy. The monster was so cool.
Yeah.
It appears to be dead. The orange big eyeball monsters are still on the other building, on the Minions Cafe.
Yep.
So you can still see those guys. And they do have they're starting to put the stuff in for the Death Eaters.
Yes.
In the Diagon Alley area, in a couple different places. The stage is ready to go. And then they have another area where they've got a big fog machine, a couple places. That's kind of the latest on what's going on. We're excited to see if we can hear the last couple houses. They have not put any merchandise out for the original stuff. They probably won't do that until after all of the IP houses have been announced. They don't even have the originals on the website, the Universal website. I don't know what they suppose
weird.
they don't do that until all the original houses have had their time in the sun. I guess they're
It's really weird.
announcement. Yeah. So anyway, the only place you can hear about those is if you saw on the Facebook page or the Instagram page, but they don't have them posted even on the Universal page. So whatever. Anyway, it should be interesting seeing what's coming in the next couple weeks. Have a wonderful 250th 4th of July. You know, be out there enjoying the country we are so lucky to be a part of. And until next time, take care.
And stay spooky.
Okay.